If you help me, I can make sure you won't be deported. I promise. But if you don't, you're gone. Done. You and your spy buddy. Your immunity won't matter.
I won't betray my country.
I don't want you to betray China. I want you to betray an American traitor.
The creepy man I met with?
Trapp pictured Pincher's face. It wasn't the worst description he'd ever heard.
Yeah, the creepy guy.
Fang looked to the door, to the window, and to Trapp.
Okay, I might be able to do that. But you must agree, it will not implicate anyone from China. You are the oppressors. You are the colonizers, not us.
Where will you meet him next?
Fang Chen.
Hide this.
Trapp pulled out a spare burner phone and tossed it to her.
Tonight was an attempted burglary.
Fang collected the phone and stared at it. Trapp ducked out of the room as the door opened. He must have been a fraction too late as the man spotted him.
Sing!
Trapp took that to mean stop, but he barreled back through the bedroom and out the open window. Maybe their audio bugs were wired for any sudden change in pitch, or maybe their tech had just gotten better since he'd equipped his Boston safe house with the white noise device. If they found him, he'd be cut down by automatic gunfire. This was Chinese territory after all. They wouldn't even have to explain themselves. He hopped over the handrail and dropped to the next balustrade. He dropped 2 more stories, then hit the ground running, sticking to the outer edge of the flower garden, partially concealed by the foliage. But floodlights burst on, illuminating the area like a football stadium as an alarm came to life. He pulled his ski mask down, visual interference from his cap's rim useless against the glare. His arms and legs pumped, heavier than they would have been a mere 5 years ago, but he maintained a fierce sprint. With slugs ricocheting against the wall, shredding bushes and tree branches, he could tell they didn't have an exact bead on him, yet. Trapp sidestepped 10 yards left, then pulled his gun and fired 3 shots into the dirt, enough to make any incoming operators pause, enough to give them a location, which he vacated fast, crouch running to his planned escape point. Trapp located a sturdy tree to ascend. He was sure-footed and pulled himself up, discovering too late that the tree shook the higher he climbed. That was what the guards needed. Trapp leapt from the branch, a volley of gunfire splintering wood and perforating leaves behind him as he landed chest first on the razor-wire-topped wall. But he'd hit at the wrong angle, and half a dozen tiny blades sliced through his overalls and cut into his skin. Teeth gritted against the pane, he levered one leg up, found the summit, and pushed upward as bursts of 3 from semi-automatic rifles pounded closer. Only seconds until they were upon him. Trapp wrenched free of the razor wire, tearing his skin in bloody, ragged cuts, then dropped over the other side. Back in the US of A. He clutched his torn skin, hoping to hold it together so he wasn't bleeding out on the streets as he ran, and collecting everything he could carry, the retracted ladder, the messenger bag, anything that might be used to implicate the U.S. in a mission against sovereign Chinese territory. Trapp located his motorbike and discarded the ladder in a dumpster, then pulled on a tight leather jacket, keeping his other gear with him this time. It wouldn't stop the bleeding, but would slow it until he could gather his wits and patch himself back up. He needed time to consider just how likely it was that they would find the blood, collect his DNA, and use it as evidence against him.